Did you know that the Catholic Church has hundreds of saints and mystics whose bodies have died, but their bodies have not decomposed? Their bodies are perfectly preserved, in some cases, hundreds of years after their death. Now think about that. There are literally tens of thousands of religions in the world. Of those religions, not one has a single person, a single member, whose body did not decompose after death. But the Catholic Church has hundreds, and those are just the ones whose graves have been dug up and their bodies moved. There are probably thousands more whose graves have never been dug up. Thousands of saints and mystics whose bodies remain perfectly preserved after death. Now, what does that tell you? It tells you that if you want to go to heaven, you'd better become a member of the Catholic Church. Now, look, young Jacinta here, one of the seers of Fatima, she is one of those people whose bodies have not decomposed. She died around the year 1919, 1920. I don't remember which, shortly after the apparitions which took place in 1917. And then years later, her body was moved. And when they dug up the grave to move the body, they opened the casket, and her body was perfect. It had not decomposed at all. In fact, I put on the thumbnail to this video, you can see a photograph that took place at that time. Looks like the bag is unzipped, and you can see her face. And her eyes are closed. It looks like she's, 10 years old and sleeping, when actually she's been dead for years. But her body hasn't decomposed. Now, she's not a saint, despite what a lot of people will tell you. She's not a saint, but she is a mystic. And something else I've discovered in my research about these incorruptible bodies is that all of them, from what I've been able to determine, have been virgins, whether male or female. So, if you're a virgin right now and you want to go to heaven, you can maintain your chastity for the rest of your life, and then maybe you can join these saints and mystics whose bodies do not decompose after death. There's a book called The Incorruptibles by Joan Carol Cruz, where you can read all about this if you find it interesting, and who wouldn't. She has examples of dozens of Catholic saints and mystics whose bodies have not decomposed. And there are some pictures in there too. Now, the pictures are black and white, and the book's old, so the pictures are okay, but they don't quite do it justice. But you can read about them. It's a good book. I urge you to read it. I'll put the link to the book in the description to this video. So think about that. Tens of thousands of religions all over the world. Not a single one has a miracle or a person whose body did not decompose after death. The Catholic Church has hundreds and possibly thousands of members, saints and mystics, whose bodies do not decompose. They are perfectly preserved decades after their death, centuries after their death. They look as if they are merely sleeping.